Hi guys, bonjour mes amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard. I was thinking of like chicken cordon bleu but with pork. You know what I mean? Because I got pork loin chops that I'm going to flatten that out. We're going to put some alouette cheese. Of course, alouette cheese is so good. Okay? I always stock up on that. If it's on sale, like a BOGO thing or something, I get 2 of those. Anyways, I got that. I got Canadian bacon. I got some Swiss cheese. I don't know what else I'm going to put in there. We'll see. We'll roll it up and then batter it. But I found some panko breadcrumbs from Emeril Lagasse. Emeril Lagasse, mon ami, why don't you come here and cook with me? We could do something Acadian together. Wouldn't that be great? Alright, you guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. So, in case you want to see this part, I'm going to film it. But if you don't want to see that, just skip, probably a couple minutes. So, these are the loins. It's, like I said, it's the big loin that we cut into pieces. So I'm going to trim some of this fat off because it's a little hard to flatten out with all this fat on there. It kind of like blocks it a little bit. So let me trim the fat off this and then I'll show you what's next. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. You use saran wrap, it's up to you. And then I'm going to spray it with oil. Now what does that do? On both sides. It kind of helps it from not tearing up. You know how it just shreds apart? We want it to stay together. Okay. And then you take your mallet on that side. Not this is the tenderizer. This is the other part. You can get that at Walmart. I'm going to flatten this out and I'll show you how thick I'm going to do it. Okay. So there they are. Found it out. You could have split it down in the middle and then open it up and then, butterfly it. But that's okay. This is the cheese spread that I'm using. It's from Alouette. That's what it looks like. I'm going to mix it up, but looks like this, okay? Even Walmart carries that stuff. Artichoke and spinach. Yeah, right? Okay. So let me mix that up and then I'll be back. So I've got baby Swiss cheese. All right. I've got 5 slices. So 1 slice I'm going to split it in half. And there's my Canadian bacon and my cheese. All right. So get yourself a piece of saran wrap ready because you'll see what I'm going to do with that. All right. Here we go. So let's start with the thin side here. Should we? Yeah. Should we start? I don't know. Let me think about this. Yeah, let me start with this. Okay. First time. Okay, here we go. So I can cross-contaminate because I'm going to use the cheese with both these pork pieces, okay? So if you don't plan on using all this cheese, I know it looks like a lot, but it's so good in there, you guys. I'm telling you. So good. Now the other pork is a little bit bigger, so there we go. Let's put some cheese in there, like that. More cheese, more better. Like this. Some Canadian bacon. Let's see, how many slices do I have? I do 12 cut sinks. Same thing, so let me cut this one in half. Like so, okay? Now, you're going to get your hands dirty. That's okay. Start rolling it up. Hopefully you can see it. I can't see what my lens is doing over there. You could put like fresh spinach or whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter, okay? So then you get your saran wrap. It looks harder than it is, you guys. Now the point of doing this is to tighten it up so it's like tightened up in a roll, and then you can just tuck these pieces in there. Okay. So then you go like that, and then you take your ends over here and you twist. Try to get that air out. Okay. So let me do the other one. Put that in the fridge. Let it sit for a couple hours. And then we'll get to doing the rest. All right, I'll be back. We're talking 3 hours later. The longer in the fridge, the better. You can put them in the freezer for an hour. That'll work too. All right, so here are the panko breadcrumbs from Emeril. Emeril, I'm a little disappointed in you, mon ami. It could one. Now you have an air fryer oven out, or an air fryer, or something like that, right? Why aren't air fryer instructions in the back of this? All right, so that's one thing I noticed. But anyways, it's got the oven instructions there. All right, here we go. So what you see here is the month of February, okay? Let me explain if you're new here. You know, Papa Texas knows what Feb is. Feb is flour. I've got some flour there. And 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of water, egg. And then B is for breadcrumb or breading, okay? So I'm going to get all my stuff ready because I'm going to get my hands dirty. And I'm using the Delani Multi-Fry today, 1363. Use any air fryer. Look at that. It's got beautiful seasonings in there. Oh, it smells pretty powerful. Okay. Sometimes you got to zhuzh these these panko breadings up, but nope. That's pretty good. I like it so far. All right. So I didn't even use half the bag there. Okay. So there we go. Now I'm going to use the regular pan. Just take the paddle out because you don't want that in there. Spray some olive oil. Okay. Now my air fryer is, it's got a bottom burner so I don't have to flip things over. And it goes by numbers. And if you go down below under the video, it tells you what those numbers mean. Okay, so it goes up to number 4. That's the highest setting. All right, so here we go. Here's our beautiful little packages of yum. I'm going to untwist this. Smells so good. Real easy. So now you got everything really compact and tight in there. Some cheese oozing out because I went crazy. So go into flour. Whoops. That way it doesn't fall apart if you wrap it in saran wrap and then you go from there, okay? So go into flour and then the egg. It's a messy job, but that's okay. It's going to be so worth it. I'm telling you, that cheese is so good. And they got like 4 or 5 different flavors. Now the panko is not as thick as the regular panko that I get, so that's pretty nice. You can get a nice crunch. That's what panko does. It gives it a nice crunch, right? I don't know about you, but every food tastes better with a nice crunch on the inside. Oh, look how beautiful that is. All right, so I'm gonna lay this, the cheese that was on the other side, I'm gonna put that bottom part down, okay? So let me do the other one. I'll change the angle to air fryer and we'll go from there. All right, mes amis, you could easily have done 2 more of these, okay? This is how big this air fryer is. I was going to tell you guys something. Okay, you don't have to air fry everything at high heat, the highest heat, okay, at full blast. This brings it up closer to the top burner, well, the burner, your burner. So you don't want to put full blast on there. It's going to darken it up too fast. We want that pork to cook at 145 internal temperature, so invest in a meat thermometer. Very important. All right, so I'm going to give you the total cooking time. So just remember, if you don't have this air fryer, just flip it over halfway, and then, okay. I'm going to spray the tops of this, but not quite yet, with this light olive oil spray. All right, so I'll let you know total cooking time. I'm going to turn the bottom on, but the top one, I'm going to do number 3, which is a step down from the highest temperature. And you can check down below what that means, okay? I'll see you when it's done. Guys, it's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to check the temperature. You need one of those. So I'm going to try to get it right on the end where there's some pork there to test it out on. Oh, 149 now. 145. All right, so 15 minutes, that's cooked. See, a little bit, lost a little bit there. Didn't lose any on this one. Let's check the temperature on this one. 143, 45. Yeah, it's climbing up. So I'm gonna do 17 minutes total. Okay. Still at number 3. The bottom's on. I'd say start checking it at 15 minutes. All right. What we got? Smells delicious. Let's see how it tastes. You can serve this over just some plain noodles because that cheese acts like a sauce in there. It's really, really nice, okay? So anyways, this, like, just one piece would feed Tom and I. Trust me, I can only like one of those slices. So I don't know if you can see the inside, but let's give it a taste, shall we? You can hear that crunch. Oh, look at the bottom. See that? That's the bottom. That is delicious. Oh. I must say, Emeril, it's pretty good. I can taste the herbs in there. Beautiful. That's really nice. I'm gonna give you kudos for that. Put some air fryer instructions in the back of that. Okay? Merci, mon ami. Alright. You guys, this is delicious. I know you've seen me cook with the Alouette cheese, and I forgot to turn my phone off. Dang it. You've seen me cook with that Alouette cheese. It's so freaking beautiful. Like I say, serve this over some pasta or some rice, and you'll be so happy. Thanks for shopping, guys. Bye-bye.